Hello.
Hello.
It's me, Maddie Myers, and also Gita Jackson.
Hello, I'm Gita Jackson.
And we're about to try to play a video game.
We've been trying to play a video game for about 45 minutes.
Yes, we have. And
been trying
we had
so
some really
hard.
high hopes for this video game. This video game is called Garfield Kart. It is a multiplayer game in theory. And we wanted to play it together with either a local competition or an online competition. And we couldn't get either one of those things to work. But we spent a long time trying.
We tried so hard. We tried so hard.
So we're just going to play a game with me playing by myself against some AI kart racers. Anyway,
yeah. We have to have Paul.
We have to make Paul press the play button because the game doesn't register the controller except within a match. And so Paul is gonna click on a button for us. How about single race? Sure, let's try for that lasagna cup. Cats in the Hood.
We've been playing a lot of Cats in the Hood, or
We
like
have been.
almost all of Crazy
Ooh,
Dunes.
We could try that. We haven't played Crazy Dunes yet. These are all notable locations from the Garfield comic in this officially licensed, Jim Davis approved game. Which it sounds like I'm being sarcastic, but it actually is an officially licensed game.
Jim Davis should ask for his money back.
So this game came out years ago, and the reason that we found out about it, yeah, go ahead, pick Cats in the Hood. And pick, I guess, Garfield for me. Which kart is good? There's actually kart statistics that we could be choosing here that we haven't really factored in. And
That's
we don't.
an all-around cart. The
Actually,
other one is a little bit faster.
Let's try the faster one, I guess. And let's maybe put a spoiler on it, I guess. Why not? Why not a spoiler? Let's see what those do. Pick one. Thanks, man. Oh, what do the hats do?
Chef hat.
Sure. TikTok. So all the other extensive items start being behind a paywall of sorts, and I don't know if those are like microtransactions that you could spend real money to get, or if that's just some sort of paw print money. But anyway, we're not going to get any of those. We're just going to go. We can't get
grab
any
a
of these
boost.
things. We can't though because we don't have any money.
No, like we do. We have 370 coins.
Okay,
Level 1.
well, I guess pick Cannonball. I don't know.
And then you just have to. Yeah, you have to. You touch it.
You have to
put it in the
put
free
it into
box.
a free box. See, okay,
This game.
great design.
This game. It's a game. It's a video game.
What happens when you press the question mark?
That's a random one, right?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Life
I
on
love
the
randomness.
edge.
Paul is clicking question mark, nothing's happening, which I love about this.
love this
It's something I love about it. And so I'm excited to play
Why
it.
is this the best game in the world?
So here's the thing about
Paul's gonna
this
need
part
to-
of the game. Paul is also going to need to press a button. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay. That actually hadn't happened before. That's new. That is new. That is a new form of... Oh, we're back. We're back. Okay. So, Paul, eventually a go button is going to appear, and you're going to have to press it for me because I can't press it. There you go. There it is. And you press it, and now here we are in a game. That's me, Garfield.
Love this video game.
Here I
love it.
am, being Garfield, with a hat on. So you can drift in this game.
Okay, good to know. You got items.
I do have items.
Any questions about this game for whatever reason? I have a lot of questions.
I mean, okay, so the reason why we found out about this game is because we got an email tip from somebody who was reading the Steam reviews of this game, which are overwhelmingly positive. Oh my god, I didn't realize what I was talking into there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. Yeah, they're overwhelmingly positive, and a lot of them are ironic, but I read them, and I got to a point where I was like, I can't tell anymore. Is the game maybe actually good? Because I read so many of them that I was like, maybe it's good now. And there were like reviews that were written in a voice that made it seem as though they weren't a joke, where people would be like, I love how the developers are constantly updating this game. I love how much they're adding to Garfield Kart. It's changed so much since it came out in like 2013. And I was like, you know, maybe Garfield Kart is really good now. Maybe it's actually a good video game. Maybe we should play it at Kotaku.com. Because I'm reading all of these overwhelmingly positive Steam reviews, and I just don't know, folks. So anyway,
I don't know if they have blue carts out there. I don't know. Blue shells, sorry. I can't help you with that one.
I don't know either, and I haven't picked up any items
You
yet.
have picked up items.
I have?
Yeah, you got them.
How do I... Oh, okay. I think...
You used all of them. Now you don't have any items anymore.
Oh, no. What did they do?
I don't...
One of them was like a green gem that I flung
You just
outward.
flung a gem out there.
So I'm collecting pieces of candy because that's what Garfield does.
Garfield loves candy.
In Garfield. Whoa, I don't know what that was.
This game is a masterpiece.
Why aren't I collecting pieces of lasagna?
I don't know. Every time we talk about lasagna, it makes me hungry.
I know, right? So I think that's normal.
Yeah. Why are there UFOs?
Why
are you haunted now?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm haunted.
Okay.
Oh God. What? Okay, the camera is now wrong, and I don't know.
It's okay. The match is over.
Oh, it's over. Okay. You're right. It's done. Nothing matters anymore. Okay, so what, Gita, do you want to give this a try?
Yeah.
Here you go.
You have to stand by for like 1 minute.
Okay, cool.
We'll be right back
BRB.
because for reasons we can't explain, we need to take a break.
We're back.
Okay, let's play a different map this time.
Yeah.
I've had about enough of this Cats in the Hood.
You got second place.
I don't know how, to be honest. I don't know what the items are. And one of them, I was joking about it looking like a blue gem, but then we saw one later and it was a blue gem. Like that actually literally is what the item was.
Be haunted?
No, well, I think if I throw it at someone else, they become haunted perhaps. Is that maybe what the
button
effect
did you
is?
press to use your items, by the way?
Oh, I just pressed all the face buttons until it worked. I don't know which one does it. I think it might be B.
Okay, cool. I'm fine with what she picked out. Okay.
You don't like the hat, Paul? What's wrong with the hat? I don't... listen, I feel like the hat was making me faster, and you feel like it's slowing me down. I just feel like I'm getting a really critical vibe from everyone here about Garfield Kart, which is a really good game, and I'm glad I suggested it. So
you're gonna have to press
it's been going
go
really
in a second,
well.
Paul. You can't go anywhere.
Yeah, Paul, wait until it says go, and you have to wait.
So why do you have to wait?
I don't know. It just really wants to show you the entire map. Okay, so Gita, the right trigger is really the only thing you have to press, and you have to press it the entire time.
Okay, cool.
And if you want to drift,
I've never cared about drifting in these games.
okay. Well, if you wanted to do it, it's the same as in Mario Kart where you press A to do a little hop, and then right after you press A, you sort of move the joystick over towards where you want to go.
Okay, cool.
But it's gonna want you to just veer right off course, so you want to kind of like gently move the joystick over. I've gotten a little better at drifting since writing 6 separate articles about how to drift in Mario Kart for Kotaku.com. But you can kind of get the hang of it if you give it a shot. I feel like you just did one, maybe. I don't know. No, you didn't.
I just exploded from a gem.
Well, also you're haunted now.
Why
I
am
don't
I
know what that
haunted?
does to you.
What
I don't know
is
what being
that?
haunted does. It just kind of makes you dizzy and slow, I guess.
What do the aliens do?
You know what's not cool? How boring this track is.
Yeah, it's
Like this is a totally
incredibly
new
small.
track, but what does it have to offer? I'm not really seeing much.
What does the perfume do? Unsure. Really don't know.
Does it make everyone else fall in love with you? Is it like sort of a non-con Garfield fanfic scenario where we've got like a perfume and it's really just a haunting and kind of disturbing example of just Garfield canon.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Being subverted by this game. Yeah, I am a little sad that we haven't like unlocked all the characters. I mean, I understand why they want to not reveal the full roster right away because they don't want to overwhelm the player with everybody. If you could play normal right away, where would the allure be?
Yeah, of course.
If you could play Liz right away, if you could just immediately play as Odie. But it would be nice, you know? It would be nice if we could go ahead and unlock some of those other characters. Some of those.
Okay, I finished. That was a
well-known
very
faces.
boring map.
It was super boring.
Why is my man's just going in a direction now?
You know, I couldn't tell you. I
like had no idea where I was. Also,
you know, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say I think I might be better at this game than you because
think you
I
might be.
finished second and you finished fourth. So I think that what this shows is that drifting really makes a difference.
I think you're right. I got the hang of drifting by the end there.
Oh yeah. It does make a
It does
makes a huge difference in your
make you
overall
want to veer
time.
right off the track.
Yeah. So the tough part about this game though is that you can't play with other people.
There's theoretically multiplayer. Theoretically.
So there's a multiplayer beta which we
We-
installed.
Tried so hard to get that to work.
I agree with the chat. I love Normal as well. I'm really sad that
Mint
I can't
julep,
choose Normal.
Normal is the best.
I
It's true.
agree strongly.
Do you wanna
Let's
be
be
John?
Let's shake things up. Let's be John. Let's see how John feels to play. I'm gonna guess totally different.
Yeah, and not at all
Hit that go
exactly the
button.
same.
Yeah, let's try out Pale Rock Lake.
That-
Again, another notable Garfield location we've all heard of.
Yeah, this definitely.
Actually, for all I know, this is a notable location. Maybe this isn't like a children's special that I just didn't watch. I don't know. I read
I used
a lot
to
of Garfield
watch
growing
a
up.
lot of the children's specials. John has a weird game feel.
John, so far, it's like a completely different game.
Oh my god, whoa.
You guys would not even believe. It's just really wild what's happening right now.
It's just his little head bobbing around everywhere.
I kind of like it. I actually kind of like the little animation of John, like just waving his head around.
Do they have the cast of U.S. Acres in this game? That's a really good question. I used to watch those dumb cartoons all of the time.
You know, there's not enough characters in the game. That's one complaint I have.
They really got to get some DLC characters in here.
Yeah. So do I have? Oh, I have a gem.
Throw a haunted gem. What is the haunted gem?
Just
what is
know.
it? It's B, by the way. That's how you use items. Not just every face
I think
button.
I just threw it.
Yeah, you did.
Did it work?
I don't know if it haunted anyone.
I saw myself turn around and throw it, which is a very Mario Kart-esque maneuver.
Ooh, you
but
had
I
two
don't-
boosts.
I-
Lasagnas make you boost. If Abu Dhabi is not a stage, I'm going to be furious at Jim Davis. Thank you, Chris Person.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if this particular stage is good, but I think I like it a little better
Well,
than
it's
the
got
previous
more
one. It's got a
alternate
little more going on.
routes.
Oh god. Okay, so it's a little hard to control the carts in this game. That's one other
Really?
thing I have to say about it.
Really? It's a little hard to control the cards in this game? What does it
Yeah, I'm not. It's just an added challenge, and it's something about the game that I like. Actually, is like how challenging it is. It's like it's really challenging to find an opponent. First of all, that's part of beating them. Is like if you can find them.
say? We tried so hard.
I think I would say we tried too hard. We
To
tried
make-
too hard for what we were doing.
To have the
We
ability
spent
to play with
too
another person.
long trying to make that happen, and viewers, I apologize for that because you missed out on important content that we could
Listen,
have shown
it's always lovely to hear Nathan's voice, Nathan Grayson.
I'm trying to pull ahead here. I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
Use the boost. There you go. You boosted.
It's kind of hard to like control the cart post boost, which is also a Mario Kart issue, but like I feel like it's a little easier in that game. In this game, it's like
The
if
game
you
looks better than I thought it was going to look.
wobble even a little bit, you could just really things could really go wrong for you. The game looks better. You think this looks good? Elaborate on that.
It doesn't look good. It looks better than I thought it would, which is what I said.
Okay.
It looks better than I thought it would. I thought it would look like just
I
like
actually
little pieces
don't-
of cardboards kind of juggling around a map at like 15 frames per second.
Uh-huh. Well, yeah. I mean, I kind of like the hats. I'm trying to think of things I like about the game because I feel like, you know, it's easy to trash a game.
But if a game has hats,
It's easy to find things wrong with something. You know, it's such a negative time. It's so just, you know, it's
So
so
the
it's such a
Spiteful
dark
Crow-
time. We could all think of something negative to say, right?
That's like a close reading on this game. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Spiteful Crow says, excuse me, it's part of the subtle life lesson that Garfield Kart teaches the player.
Did I lose?
Who
was
in
was I
life
last?
Really
I was
has
third. Okay.
total control.
That's
None
a
of
really
us.
great point.
It's like an existential game. This game is heavily inspired by Sartre and Camus.
Do you want to play again?
Yeah, sure, whatever, man. me be John.
I feel like this game is heavily inspired by No Exit, specifically.
Yeah.
Because, it's sort of like a commentary on Hell is Other People by sort of putting you alone in a multiplayer experience, an experience that's very clearly designed to be played with other people, but denying you that opportunity. So it's like an interesting twist on your expectations.
You're good, man. Just click go. Dude. Just click go.
And I think that's brave. And I think it sort of speaks to some of the more complex narratives that Garfield's done over the years, like some of the Halloween strips that have really made like meta commentary on like the world that Garfield lives in. And just, I feel like this game is really leaning into that.
And like in The Stranger, at a certain point, we're going to kill an Arab on a beach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But who can really say what morality is, you know? And whether anyone lives or dies, does that matter? I think this game is, it's bringing a lot up. Which, you know, the sort of simple graphics kind of belie that depth, but, you know, it's there. It's there if you look for it, much like a slice of lasagna. What are the gems?
I don't know, but they haunt you.
That I don't get. So, okay, so in the menu screen, which we won't subject anyone to,
oh my God,
there is an animation of a UFO abducting a car, which I don't know what that has to do with Garfield, but it's there. It's on the menu screen for this game. And I don't know if anyone knows anything about what that could signify in the Garfield-averse.
Jesus Christ. God, this game is
really
so good. It's so good.
It's incredible how good it is.
I think
what's really impressive about it is how much it does feel like driving a car.
Yeah, exactly like driving a car. I don't really drive anymore because I live in New York, so.
But you feel like it's coming back to you as you play this game?
You know, it's just like riding a bike.
Yes. That's what I've always said about driving a car. It's just like riding a bike. Yeah, it's spooky actually. Like I feel like the next time I'm driving my car, when I'm driving home from the bus station after I go back to Boston, I'm going to be
just dreaming of Garfield Kart.
Worried about trying to pick up blue gems as I drive because of how similar the experiences in this game.
Just how frequently you've been haunted by blue gems as you're on the highway.
I mean, who among us hasn't seen a blue gem on the highway and thought, "Ooh, I better roll over that." Ooh, you found a shortcut.
Yeah,
and there's a puzzle piece.
I don't know what that puzzle piece is for.
There's another puzzle piece. You could have been collecting that this whole time.
I could have been. That's true.
You could have been collecting puzzle pieces. What do they get? What do they?
Man, I don't know. Girl, I do not know.
Well, now we'll never know. I keep feeling like the sort of blocky design on the edges of the road is like visually distracting in a way that's challenging. Do you know what I mean? That like that's not what a road looks like.
What? Come on.
Do you know what I like? Why is that there? You know, it's
Maddie is so much better at kart racers than me.
Well, it's just the years of Mario Kart knowledge that I've accrued, which has barely helped me get good at this game.
Crowbar High Five says this is an accurate depiction of traffic in Ohio, and you know what? You are not wrong. You are very correct.
Gartaku, 6th place.
I don't even want to talk about it.
You know?
I don't drive anymore, okay? I moved to New York, a city where you don't have to have a car.
And that makes a lot of sense that would affect your ability to be good at this game.
Absolutely.
Because again, what we're asserting, and I think the game footage backs us up, is that it's very similar to driving a car.
Yes.
And that if you've driven a lot, then you would be good at it. So are we doomed to forever repeat the Lasagna Cup? Do we not have the ability to play another game? Oh, it's because we don't have enough coins. All right, I understand. I understand.
Just skip a boost this time. You don't need them. Do you want to be John or whatever?
I'll be John, I guess. I mean,
oh my God,
do we think Garfield is more powerful? Like, what do we think?
Oh, oops.
Oh, I guess I'm playing the hard version of the game as John. Please press that go button, Paul. Please press it. The fact that you have to press a go button after having agreed to play the game is just really...
It's great game design.
It's something I love.
You really want to make really sure that your players really want to be here. You really just have to make sure they have to say, yes, I want to play this game as often as possible.
Yeah. I keep forgetting what the name of this track is called. Cats in the Hood?
Cats in the Hood. I don't know what that means.
I don't either, and it's not really... I mean, I guess it's a neighborhood. But it's not really, there's nothing about this design that evokes an urban aesthetic that I would expect from that title.
I prefer
Which
Michael
is good.
says,
It's for the best.
I see John and I keep thinking of Garfield minus Garfield, John alone on a track racing against himself, reacting to his own internal demons.
What this is, because everyone else here cannot speak to me or communicate with me. I am alone here. I am John. I am only John. What is this hat that I'm wearing? Am I a chef?
You're a chef. It's a toque.
Okay, fair enough. I don't know why a chef hat is what would not make sense to me, as opposed to like the little soldier hat that I was wearing, which is also a toque.
That one was a.
I'm trying so hard to
King
drift, and it's like, why? Why am I trying so hard to drift? Because I just believe that if I try hard enough, I can get first place. And believing is what's really important in esports.
Chris Person says, "What are the power-ups to the mug of questionable liquid that he drinks at the vet?" Jim Davis.
I know what strip Chris is talking about.
Jim Davis has tried so
There
hard.
is a strip in which
John drinks dog cum.
It's dog cum. I believe it is semen that John drinks. That is a canonical joke in a Garfield
Jim Davis
strip.
has insisted that it's not dog cum, but I don't know what it could be.
Oh, I thought it was canon that it was. I didn't know that he had like come out and addressed the contents of that strip.
We're hurting Heather. Heather just said, "Look, it's not." Heather, I'm sorry, it's dog cum.
Well, what else could it be? Poop? Like, what are we saying it is?
They were at a fertility clinic. That dog was trying to get pregnant. There's a mug, and he drinks it, and then it's implied to be something that's not an edible liquid. It's just definitely dog cum.
So, something else weird about this game, and I keep forgetting to look for it.
All the things.
Well, everything, but something else odd about it is Paul really wants us to click on this coffee thing, I guess. I don't know what that does. Oh, we're changing the speed. Yeah, let's try it. Let's change the speed. Gita, do you want to play again? I know
No.
you don't want to.
I'll do it though.
Okay.
Nico's here in the chat. Hi, Nico.
Excellent.
I'll be Garfield this time. And you can
yeah,
get me the
please let
King
us be
Tut hat.
Garfield.
Yeah, there you go.
There's a King Tut hat?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, I thought it was like a soldier hat, but yeah, you're right. It goes with the level, which has a pyramid.
Don't even bother with these. It's bullshit. Just I don't care.
The boosts don't seem to do much. Like the cannon boost kind of helps you at the very beginning, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, if you just kind of keep up with drifting. I mean, we've never gotten first place. I'm talking such a big game, but we can't even beat the AI in this game.
I love this map. It's so good and not boring at all.
So what I was going to say was weird is that the place that you have, like right now we're in 6th place. It's in the top right, which is a place that your eye doesn't normally look. And I feel like in Mario Kart it's at the bottom of the screen. I can't remember if it's on the left or the right. I don't think I'm making this up. But I think it's on the bottom of the screen, which to me feels more natural because that's closer to where the cart is. It's closer to where your eyes are already looking. You're already looking at the road. In order to drift and pull off moves, you're never really looking at the top right. So pretty much this whole time, I've never known what place I'm in when I'm racing, and I don't know until the very end whether or not I've placed well. Because I'm not looking at it.
No really good way to drift on this map in particular.
It's very difficult to drift in this game. I mean, the viewers can see how much I'm struggling with it. It's hard to control your cart even once you're in a drift.
You just wildly veer off when you're in a drift.
Mm-hmm.
Any boost at all.
Yeah, the boosts kind of make the cart wobble around almost.
Yeah, and that's like unpleasant to play.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on.
It's an additional challenge. It's something, again, about the game that makes it such a prime candidate for an esport. And
we're bringing Compete back just for Garfield Kart.
I mean, I'm not making any promises, but I think it's clear what we should do.
What the people want.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like, who can say what there is and isn't money to do? Not I, but I think once people see this stream, they're going to be clamoring for that. The candy, why is it candy?
I don't know. I do not know. I don't know.
I haven't seen a single blue gem since we got here, and that is disappointing. I don't know how the items show up. I feel like Mario Kart, one of the elegant things about it is that items show up like as you need them, and you tend to get the items that apply to the situation you're in.
Yeah, there's no one behind me, so why did I get all those pies?
Yeah, why didn't you get a bunch of items? You were last the entire time. You should have been
was
just
literally last
getting
the entire time.
plum pick of every item, but I barely saw any items for you to choose. Not that we even understand what the items do. We don't.
Okay, so RTS Lightning has more commentary on sort of the mythos of Garfield Kart.
Excellent.
So, finally, you understand why Garfield is so lazy. He realizes the struggle is insurmountable. Jim Davis writes not about a fat cat, but about the unfortunate mentality of the proletariat in our modern prison of luxury.
I agree.
And then there's Fat
Don't
Yoshi.
buy a boost because we're trying to save up money to like ever play another thing in this game, which may not ever happen.
Caddy44 asks,
need
how
to
do you
just
even
move on
get
with our
first place?
lives.
And like, listen, I wish I could tell you. I wish I could tell you so many things about this game.
Well,
but
this
it's a
game is
nightmare.
only $5. I'll say that's a thing that's true. I was gonna say that's a mark in its favor, but I don't know whether I believe that anymore. I was trying to think about whether or not I thought this game was worth $5. And I don't know if I can answer that legally. Yeah, I mean, who's to say if anything's worth $5?
Who's to say? I can't say. Truly.
Is this game as good as eating 5 Snickers bars would be? Oh shit. Oh. Haha. Where's Lakitu, I ask? Who is the Lakitu of the Garfield universe? I just was magically transported back. No one was there to transport me.
Chris Person just said, I like that local multiplayer is in beta.
I like it too.
You know that thing that most people want? Not just regular multiplayer,
Well,
local.
Also, regular multiplayer's in beta, though, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it? It's like
online
every
multiplayer is in beta as
every
well.
form of multiplayer in the game is in beta.
So, you know, kart racers, those games that you traditionally play alone with no other people. No split screen either. Yeah, nope.
Let's see if I can at least pass this one. Nope, can't do it.
I think if Rob Zachney played this, he'd die. So he should play it with us.
Well, yes. I think I can make that happen.
Oh my god, I'm so afraid you're gonna fall into the water. Drifting is also in beta.
Drifting is in beta.
You know. Yep. Not a lie.
It's kind of hard to drift. Like I just did one. It's hard to do it because it just doesn't feel good. Do y'all see how the cart kind of like wiggles around? That's not like my doing. Like that's just the cart.
It just has a life of its own, Maddie.
I don't know.
Nico says Garfield Kart Too Fast, Too Furious. Where's my money?
There have been a lot of filmic adaptations of Garfield over the years, and I think it's time for one that incorporates the Fast universe.
Yep.
And brings those characters aboard. I do like that you can bump into people.
And they make little noises, but they all sound like Toad. Have you noticed that?
It's actually all just audio files from just a shocking scoop here that we're discovering. I don't know why I'm even...
The Fastiverse.
Nothing matters. Oh.
That's just like the headspace you get into playing this game, though. Like, we started out
We'll never
so
get enough points. We'll never unlock another...
We started out so positive.
Remember we thought that this stream would start at 3 p.m. Remember how we felt at 3 p.m.?
We were fools.
Remember how excited we were to play Garfield Kart?
Oh, God.
You know, I've gotten worse. I've actually gotten worse. I think that's easy to track. Like, I think I got like 2nd place or 3rd place when we started it, and then I've gotten 4th, and then now I think 6th. I have gotten worse at this game as we have gone on.
Jason Statham as normal. Suga Cienzi says, Potassium Prince says, more nihilism than near, and you know what? Not wrong.
Not wrong.
Not incorrect.
Wait, did it just quit again accidentally?
I love it.
What happened?
I love how good this game is.
Can we show people the screen that offers us to play Garfield Kart or play Garfield Kart? Can we show them that?
It's still running. I can still hear it.
Oh, it won't even let us go back? This is good content right here. This is what the people want to see, and it's what we're providing.
I'm glad that our pain can provide Chris Person with joy, because we got so stressed out. Thank you so much, Chris Person.
Thanks for letting us do this. And you know what else? I think maybe it's time to call it a quits on the old stream here, friends. I think what's happening here is that we had a successful session, and it went as well as it possibly could have.
Okay, cool.
And I think we won. Oh, great.
Crowbar High
Okay.
Five just says, "Are you sure you want to play? Here, we'll quit it for you."
Well, Garfield Kart heard you complaining and got offended. I don't think we have enough coins.
We can't even buy a
I don't
new
think we have
track.
enough coins to buy a new
I
track.
have like tears in my
420,
eyes.
420.
420.
And with that, folks, it's time for us
It's a sex number.
to chill.
Please put this stream on YouTube, but that's all I've ever wanted.
Thanks for sticking with us, everybody, as we play one of the greatest games, and I think
I honestly, Game of the Year.
Game of the Year.
I
and
know
think
it came out a while
the
ago, but it's
Steam
still Game of the Year.
The Steam reviews were accurate, and the game, again, does have overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam and should. And I encourage everybody.
Nathan actually wrote an As Told by Steam reviews about this game, so
Oh,
you
yeah?
should check that out.
check that out.
You should just check out everything we do on Kotaku.com, which is a very good website, and everyone loves it.
Yeah, and go ahead and subscribe if you want more of this.
Just
I guess.
this.
So thanks.
I love it.
Thanks, and I'm sorry.
I love all of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Gita. That's Maddie. We're the best.
Bye, 420.